I think the right idea is the one you feel most excited about to some extent. You can get into focus grouping ideas, you can get into testing ideas, all of which are valid theories. The only problem I have with focus grouping or testing an idea is when you do that, what you get is you get a sort of intellectual response. You get a considered analytical response rather than an emotional one. And when you when you put a piece of work out into the world, what you want is an emotional response. And so you're sort of asking people in focus groups for the wrong thing. I think, in my opinion, that's not to say you shouldn't do it, but I just think you do have to treat it with a little bit of caution. You also have to think that when you show things to groups, and we as creatives, as agencies or whatever, you spend so much more time looking at this stuff than a consumer will. A consumer will see it and it will almost be gone in the blink of an eye. They're not going to sit there and pull it apart. It's just, does it engage with them? Does it spark something in them? And I think that's quite a hard thing to measure. I think you just have to, again, it's like you have to be operating at that level of kind of, it's a really worn example, I know, but this idea of, of Apple kind of, it's not that they sell laptops and mobile phones, they sell the idea of think different. Nike sells the idea of just do it. If you can operate at that level and lift it up to that level, then that's much more flexible and much more interesting. That's the stuff that people will engage with and get excited about. So if you're operating at that level, I think that's a first thing. I don't know that there's a secret to it. I think in terms of finding the idea that you believe is right, it's the one that everybody is excited about. Not just excited about immediately, because we all have that idea where we shout, Eureka, we've cracked it. And then you come in the morning and you go, oh yeah, not so much, this doesn't quite work. It's where you sort of keep looking at it and think, actually, no, this is right. And this is hitting the kind of the core values of the brand.